In my mind, when I woke up today, I felt like I was back to normal. I felt like I was ready to go to the gym and do what I usually do. I had the energy to get back to what my usual weight was, and I had expectations for that today. Um, and there's a bit of danger in that. Um, Feeling after the workout now, I feel okay. I feel fine. I did go back to 100%, so the squats did go back to 100 kg for 5 times 5. Did I rest longer than usual? Yeah, I did. I rested 5 to 7 minutes between the sets, which is actually what you should be doing for 5 times 5. Um, but this time it was a bit slower. Usually I'll go through a bit quicker, which in my eyes is actually good. Taking the time to make sure that I was rested, that I was able to let the muscle um, recover. Um, so in that sense, we were fine. We were okay. I was taking my time. Um, But whenever I do get sick and I have to calm things down like I have been for the past 4 or 5 days, you get scared of falling into this loop, this lazy loop of telling yourself, oh yeah, you're not strong enough today. You're gonna have to maintain. You're gonna have to keep nursing whatever you think is wrong with you. And that's something I'm scared of falling into. So what do? You start pushing again, right? You start pushing again, but when is it you should actually start pushing back to, when should you actually start pushing hard like you did before? Is it when you're 100% back to normal, when you feel like you're 100% back to normal? Should you start pushing again when you're like 80, 90%? Like, where's the threshold? When should you start going after it again? And that's another thing I'm not really entirely confident in, knowing when I'm able to go back to the normal weight. Because right now, talking, I do have a sore throat. I don't have any fatigue, um, no tiredness. When I'm in the gym, I feel good, but the throat is still there. So it means there's still not, it's still not 100%. But when I went for 60 and I felt the weight, I felt like 100. Um, so I went for it. And again, we always get answers to these questions the day after. How do you feel the day after? Do you feel like crap? Do you feel good? Do you feel like you recovered? Um, Same thing here. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. But it's this danger of overstepping, overdoing it and messing up. Um, in a couple hours, I might feel like complete shit. The cold might come at me strong and ruin the rest of my week. Or I've pushed hard enough so I could get a good workout in, but not risk this infection ruining the rest of my week, just like I said. Hundreds today felt tough but good. It was a good, um, it was a good feeling. It was challenging me in the right ways. I think around last two sets, I started to feel it in my lower back, which wasn't that good. I had to incorporate my lower back to maintain the reps. But besides that, everything felt pretty good. I felt like I was greasing the groove. I felt like I was getting a pump. And then afterwards, actually, I did a bunch more stuff. This was the first workout because I wanted to do compounds first, get the heavy stuff out of the way. And then I went on to calves, and then hamstring curls, a concentrated exercises. So it felt good. And as always, I've gotten used to stretching, which is also something which I feel has helped me a tremendous amount. My hips have not annoyed me at all um, since I started stretching. Since I've been, airing them out, swinging the legs backwards and forwards, and raising my knee and turning it to the left, turning it to the right with each alternating leg. So that's been good. That's been very helpful. I'm definitely I'm gonna have to keep that in the routine if I want to be pushing this weight consistently every 3 days. But it seems like this weight is becoming more and more um, my weight. This is turning into what's going to be 90 is no more for now. If I can push 100 with what I have going on now in terms of infection, I think I can push 100 definitely when I'm at a definite, like 100%, 100%, if you know what I mean. I'm just mumbling my words at this point. But when I know for a fact that I am healthy, then I'm sure 100 should be there. It should be doable for 5 times 5. It's just rest. Rest is what's messing me up. Still, sometimes, because I'll have a really good day and I'll want to attack the weight. And because I want to attack the weight, I rush it. And because I rush it, I mess up the sets. I don't let myself recover. And it turns out being a worse workout than what I actually wanted it to be, what it should have been. So that's why I need to take my time and just take it rep by rep, even to this point. Rep by rep, instead of forget set by set. Rep by rep is what I want. Is what I want. Thinking of it that way. Last deadlifting session, I mean, I couldn't even pull 150 for 5 times 5, which is what the norm is for me. And that was just because I was, the feeling wasn't there. I didn't feel right, didn't feel at 100%. But the one before that, where I did do 5 times 5, I really had to count every single rep. I was counting it down from 10 to 9 to 8 just to get through it. So that was, there's days like that. This wasn't that hard, but the rest really played a big role. Still, it's playing more of a role than I thought it would. I mean, obviously recovery is important. But just getting your head in there, at least for me, getting my head in there. It's tough. It can be really tough. It takes time. This was around 40-minute session, 45-minute session, and even that, to be honest, isn't that long for a 5 times 5. At least compared to other people that I've talked to. Either way, it was good. I got what I wanted to do. I'm back at my normal weight. Hopefully I can maintain this. Hopefully I don't feel like crap tomorrow. And we'll see how I think chest feels tomorrow. I think it's chest. Yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, that's it for me. And talk to you guys in the next one.